This is Igbo Area TV.
The legal tussle has ended, but GT Bank said the court order was against the Nigerian custom, not against the bank. But Innocent insists we are taking over GTB itself, not customs account with the bank. So GT was saying the court order was on customs account with GT Bank, but Innocent insists we are taking over GTB itself, not customs account with the bank. Furthermore, and interestingly, the Garnishi order absolute was against GTB and no one else. And it's only GTB and no one else that will comply with the order in the circumstances. The order will be executed against GTB and no one else. Please be guided accordingly. This was coming from the Board of Directors, Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company. Innocent Nigeria Limited has said the court's judgment is obtained to enforce its Garnishi order would be executed on Guaranty Trust Bank (GTB) and not the Nigerian Customs Services. Colonel Sigwe, the head of corporate communications of Innocent Group, said on Sunday in a reaction to an earlier statement by GTB that the rate of FIFE secured by the motor company was against NCS account domiciled in the bank. It was reported on Friday that the Federal High Court in Awka, Anambra State, has empowered Innocent to effect the Garnishi absolute issued by the Federal High Court in Ibadan and upheld by the Supreme Court of Nigeria against GTB. The motor company, in a statement, said its chairman, Innocent Chukwuma, had taken over the asset of the bank. Reacting to this, GTB said the judgment was not against it, but applicable to the account of NCS, which is Nigerian Customs Service. It is important to state that the judgment allegedly in issue is in respect of Garnishi proceedings against the court of Nigerian Customs Service Board, domiciled with the bank and not the bank as an entity. The bank remains committed to providing best-in-class customer experience to all its valid customers, the bank said. But Innocent insisted that the judgment was against GTB as neither NSC nor any other entity was named in the suit, stating that GTB is economical with the truth. The statement reads in part, the order was made absolute since 29 July 2011 and GTB held onto the money from the time and it's using for its business. It follows that by the time the order was made absolute, it was no more the judgment's debtor's money, but rather that of Innocent Nigeria Limited, who is the judgment creditor. If a Garnishi refuses to comply with the order, then it becomes a judgment debtor, as GTB has become in the present case, against whom execution of the order will issue. Therefore, there is no merit on force in GTB's press statement. Ọka na-agakwa n'ifo gbasalo GT Bank na Innocent ego ebili n'aka GT mana GT eji sụlụ ego sụlụ karịa welu karịa onye ha kwesịrị iwo nsogbu wee na-adapụta kọtụ eji na-asị ha pụọ na Innocent ụgwọ mana GT jụkwa na ịkwụ ụgwọ a mana olugo na omume na ya akwụ ya mana ji iwu ụlọ ikpe nyere megidolu Nigerian Custom nya ndị a na-afụ maka ngwa afịa na batasha ime obodo a na o megidoho GT na o megidolu akaụntụ Nigerian Custom do na GT Bank mana Innocent na-akọkwa ndị mmadụ chịgba GT Bank nkịtị na iwu megido ha na ọ bụrụ Nigerian Custom na o nwefe gbasara Nigerian Custom n'ikpe a anyị ka na-ewetala ụnụ ife gbasalụ ikpe GT Bank na Innocent anyị ga na-ewetakwalụ na eluo na njedebe. Nnamdi Kanu to challenge arrest order in UK courts. Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, says he will challenge the court order directing his arrest in the United Kingdom. The IPOB leader also tackled the federal government over his prosecution, insisting he is innocent of the accusations against him. A federal high court in Abuja had revoked the bail granted Nnamdi Kanu in 2017 after his continued absence in court. Binta Nyako, Justice of the Federal High Court, also issued an arrest warrant against the IPOB leader, citing the continued absence of the IPOB leader in court. Kanu is facing trial alongside other Biafran activists for alleged treason, had not been found months after his bail, only to reappear in Israel after 1 year. He then moved to UK. Speaking during a broadcast on Radio Biafra on Saturday, Kanu said he instructed his lawyers to challenge the arrest warrant in a UK court. The revocation of my bail will never ever hold. They can never convict us because we have done nothing wrong, he said. Every move they make, every decision they take, I will challenge. I have instructed my lawyers, we will challenge in a competent court of law here in Britain, where law actually works. I'm waiting for them. Any day you instruct Interpol, that day I will take it up in court and they must answer because here is a civilized country. First, I'm not a Nigerian citizen. Your bail revocation will never ever work. Anybody interested in revoking my bail will have asked the army what they were doing in my place. We will continue to agitate. The IPOB leader said the cause for sovereign state of Biafra is not a crime and that the group, which has already been banned and tagged as terrorist organization, will continue to advocate for its cause. They have not even defined the crime they said I have committed. There is no crime in Nigeria called secession. Secession is not a crime in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. Only armed rebellion is a crime, not self-determination, said Nnamdi Kanu. We will continue to agitate. We continue to move forward because we are IPOB. We don't relent and can never ever relent. Which crime did Nnamdi Kanu and his co-defendants commit? Somebody should name it. Secession is not a crime. Ndị bayo na afụkwana Nnamdi Kanu si na ọ eje n'ụlọ ikpe nke dị na UK, United Kingdom, obodo ndị ọcha, ndị ha nwawu, ndị zụrụ Nigeria, wee nyekwana anyị ohere echi onwe anyị 1960. Ọ si na ọ eje n'ụlọ ikpe ebe a ka ọ eje ebe ọ ma na ikpe na-alụ ọrụ, ebe ọ ma na a na-ekpezi ikpe ọfụma, ebe a ka ọ eje n'ife gbasara iwu ndị ụlọ ikpe Nigeria nyere osisi kpụrụkwa ya. O jikwa ohere a na-agwakwa ha na nyanwa abụghị onye Nigeria, na onweghị mgbe mmadụ ịchọ ka o nwere onwe ya ji megide iwu Nigeria ma iwu mba ọbụla dị n'ụwa, na mmadụ ịchọ ka o nwere onwe abụrụ ife ọjọọ, na ndị mmadụ ịchọ inwere onwe ha abụrụ ife ọjọọ, mana na ife bụ ife ọjọọ wụ mmadụ ibunite ngwa agha si ka ọ nụso obodo ọ nọ n'ọgụ, na mmadụ ịchọ ka o nwere onwe enwere ebe ọwụ ife ọjọọ n'ụwa. Nya mere na ọ eje n'ụlọ ikpe nke dị na UK, United Kingdom, jee ebe ahụ maka ife gbasara ịgba mgba inwere onwe ma iwu ụlọ ikpe Nigeria nyesekpụrụ ya, na ya eje ebe iwu na-alụ ọrụ, na ọ bụrụ ebe iwu na-enweghị isi, ife sọrọ ha na-emesi na na-ekpe ikpe, ebe ikpe na-ama onye eziokwu ma ndị ọjọọ na-akpagharị, na ọ bụrụ ebe a ka ọ eje, na ọ eje ebe ife gbasara ụlọ ikpe na-alụ ọrụ. Ndị be anyị na-ewetakwara n'ụlọ ife gbasara ihe onyonyo nke a na-akpọ Nollywood ndị Nigeria. Ndị be anyị ma na ndị Igbo jupụtakwara n'ime ihe onyonyo a nke Nollywood, mana o nwere ọtụtụ ife a na-eme na ife gbasara Nollywood a ndị be anyị na-asị na ọ dịrọ mma. A sị na ndị be anyị na-egosi mba ụwa na ndị Igbo na-ebi ndụ ọjọọ, na ndị na-eme ihe onyonyo a nke Nollywood na-egosikwa omenala anyị bụ ndị Igbo n'ụzọ ọjọọ, na ife a merekwara ha na-analụ ụgwọ ọrụ ha ozugbo na ọnya kpatalụ ọtụtụ n'ime ha ji anwụrụ ke na-agwakwana ha bido nwee mgbanwe n'ife gbasara ife a na-egosi mba ụwa sị ha nọọ ife a bụ omenala anyị, ha mewe ifewo omenala anyị, ha gosiwe ifewo ezigbo omenala anyị karịa ị na-atụ asị na-egosi omenala ndị Igbo n'ụzọ ọjọọ. Geenụ ntị n'ife nwanne anyị nwoke a na-ekwu ebe a.
Ndị be anyị kelekwe na mụ n'ọzọ ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ ka onye chikwere ya zere egbebere ugobere asụ m nke si ibe ebe na tụkọkwa ya, asụ m ọsọ kọsọrọkwa ọkụ onye ọkụ nyerekwa ọkụ mgbe onwe mmadụ. Asụ m ka m zi osi tata. I want to use this medium to pass a message to the Nigeria Nollywood movie industry, and I want to tell them that for them to know that the Igbo tradition and culture are not evil. Our culture and our tradition, custom and our spirituality are our ancestral heritage. The Igbos are not evil, and so as our culture and tradition and custom. But it's quite unfortunate today that what is happening in the Nigerian movie industry, they have been demonizing our culture, telling the world that our culture is evil, our tradition is evil, and all that. And nobody can give accounts of how long traditional religion, Igbo traditional belief has lasted so far, and nobody can stop that. But I want to issue warning to the Nigerian Nollywood movie industry, because they say that a word is enough for the wise. The way they are demonizing our culture is getting too much, and I believe, and they believe that is the reason why they have been losing actors. Because our ancestors are spirits, and the gods are always wise. beyond human. So you cannot demonize our culture and our ancestors will put hand and watch at you. We are not evil, and in Igbo traditions we don't support killing of anybody, because the highest punishment that Igbo people give to person that commits any offense is banishing. They banish you out of the land. We don't kill, because we call human being mad, which means the beauty of life. We believe that it's human being that beautify this earth. The mansions you are seeing, the cars, the motorists you are seeing, were manufactured by human beings in order to help life. So that's why we call human being mandu. That is it. He has the ability to beautify this life, make the life better. Mandu means beauty of life, as mad human being in Igbo language. So it is a Nigerian movie that made people to fear Igbo traditionalists. I've watched a Hausa movie, I've watched Yoruba movie. The Hausas are promoting the Hausa culture, Hausa tradition, Hausa culture, and Hausa attire. The Yoruba culture, the same thing. It is because of Nigerian Nollywood industry. It is because of Nigerian Nollywood movie industry that we make people, when they see somebody dressed like Igbo man, they begin to fear that person. I never see where they fear Hausa man because of his dressing, the way they fear Igbo people's dressing today. And not where they fear Yoruba man's dressing, the way they fear Igbo people dressing. All these things are caused by Nigerian movies. Maybe somebody see, it is not because of Nigeria, it is Nigerian movie that caused, maybe someone see where I put this in and begin to fear me, that I want to kill people. Or somebody see this in now, in my hand, begin to fear me that I want to kill people. Nigerian movies are demonizing our culture, our tradition to the highest order. And I want them to take precaution so that they will stop losing actors. Look at what is happening in the life of actors. They have lost series of actors, hardcore actors, because of their demoralizing. They are battling with the spirit. They are battling with something that is older than them. How can you continue to do that? And I learned that about 90 or 20% of Nigerian movie actors are Igbos. Then how can you demonize your ancestral heritage? Most of you are bearing the ancestral. You have ancestral name which is called surname. You came from an ancestral land, either Anambra, Imo, Enugu, and the rest of them. And the next thing you are doing is to demonize our culture, to demonize it. I want to advise you for Nigeria movie industry. Don't ask him because of you want to make money. Don't ask him so that people will just demonize our culture so that they make money. Go and look at the world. The Indians are promoting their culture through their movie. The Chinese are promoting their culture through their movie. The Europeans are promoting their culture through their movie. What is these films? These seasonal films are forgotten. Married Again and the rest of them. They are promoting their culture through their movie. Any movie you are acting has theme. It has a message that movie want to pass across to people. So the message I'm seeing you who are passing across to the world is that Igbo culture, tradition, and custom is evil, which is unacceptable by us, unacceptable by all our ancestors, and that is why you are losing actors. The word is enough for the wise, for the wise people. So if you want to stop losing actors, stop demonizing our tradition, culture, and spirituality. That is what I have to say. It is because of the Nigeria movie that makes when they see an Igbo man rich, it's because of Nigeria movie that makes people to believe that if they see any Igbo man that is rich, they believe that it's either a ritualist, or is a 419er, or is a drug trafficker, or is a thief or whatever. It's Nigeria movie that promote all these things. Now, if the English will have thief in their language, have drug trafficker in their language, even you have the ritualists in their language, it means it also exists in their own land. So why are you propagating our culture? Why are you pushing everything? Why are you pushing us to the wall, Nigeria Nollywood movie industry? I want this message to go to all the whole actors, the movie writers, the movie directors, the camera crew, and the rest of you. Because the people who are seeing going down right now is the actors. The writers, we may not know what is happening to them. The film shooters, we may not know because we don't see them in films. The people that you are seeing that is facing mayhem now in their life because of what they have done to our culture is the actors. The kind of sickness they are killing them is sickness that is incurable, that sickness you cannot even know how to handle it. Because of what? You are battling the air. Weapon aka emonofe ka ọ ghara aka mmadụ. Ọkwa ndị Igbo na-emekọ ihe a. Omenala asụrụ oju ọfọ ga-ala. You people are passing a bad message across the world concerning Igbo tradition, culture, and spirituality. Omenala obiri can be. Don't ask me because of we want to make money. Look at our children. They are all afraid of our attire. Our children, the Igbo children, they are afraid of the attire. That is why no Igbo man can be proud of dressing like an Igbo man. Look at the Hausa people. Anywhere they are moving with the attire. Because they are promoting their attire that is good. Look at the Yoruba people. Anywhere they are moving, they are promoting their attire. Even their language. Most Igbo people cannot speak Igbo again. Most Igbo people. Why can't you organize a movie that will be teaching people Igbo language, Igbo culture, that it is good, promote it. Look at our children, they're all afraid of, the Igbos are afraid of their dressing. People are afraid of Igbo dressing, Igbo attire, because of Nigeria movie. To the extent, if you dress like Igbo man, people will be looking at you as chief. Sometimes if you dress like Igbo man, maybe if you wear red cap and put feather, people will begin to fear you. If they hear native dogs, they begin to fear you. It is because of Nigeria movie. It is because of Nigeria movie. Other race, other tribe are enjoying their culture and tradition. But Nigeria movie have done it in the sense that if you dress like Igbo man, if you dress has an attire and they look put attire like an Igbo man, people will begin to fear you that you want to kill people. Because what they are watching film. Even children, when they hear native doctor, they will begin to fear. Even children, to our children, they see our dressing, they begin to fear. Sometimes if you dress as a Igbo man and be going your way, they will ask you, are you a chief? Because you was the act in Nigeria movie. Chief is not even chief is not even in Igbo culture. Chief is not our language. You don't have chief as chief is not a title in Igbo tradition and culture. Chief is an English word. We don't take chief as a title. What you have is also Nze, Eze Mwo, Igwe, Zere Mwo, Eze Nwanyị, Lolo. So nothing like chief. Nothing like chief. So you people should stop demonizing our culture. If you don't, I'm just leaking secrets to you people. Stop demonizing Igbo tradition, culture, custom, and spirituality. Nigeria, Nollywood movie industry. Thank you very much. The word is enough for the wise. Upalupa nezike na ponna. Upalupa nezike na ponna. Onye zuogu, onwono udo. Nya woku ndi Igbo. Ekele kwere mo. Osoko soro kwa oku. Onye ofu ya nyara kwa oku. Oka okwu ndi Igbo ka ndekwu.
Thanks for listening to Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. You can also visit our Facebook page and like the page. You can join our Facebook group, Igbo Area TV. God bless you and bye for now.